Solid match. Matt Hardy won, not Fat Hardy. Fuck you haters.
The way that it was won, it was kind of slight. Like, they're not completely burying either one, because I was afraid if, like Matt won clean, they wouldn't be doing him good as a heel, and if RVD won, they're just burying Matt as soon as he gets there. So basically what they did was, RVD hit the 5-star on Matt, except Matt managed to get smart vet. He managed to get his arm under the ropes.
Which was smart.
So,
and the referee
didn't get the pin.
Did see it, so
and then Matt hit the twist of fate on RVD, except did the same thing. RVD got his leg under the ropes, but the ref didn't see it.
Which is stupid, because in the replay, he was like in a perfect position to see it.
Crooked ref, maybe?
Apparently, well, Bischoff was rumoured to have been paying off the referees to make Immortal win. Next, we have a backstage segment with Christy Hemme and Kurt Angle, who is awesome.
24 hours a day, cause I'm hot like that. Anyway,
backstage, Christy Hemme, Angle, awesome. Yeah, he is.
Oh, wait. We go backstage with Christy Hemme and Kurt Angle. Angle addresses Jeff Jarrett's comments from earlier not being in good shape. Kurt tells Jeff to ask his wife Karen what kind of shape he's in.
Which is why
Angle is acting a bit loopy and says he's going to kick Jarrett's ass tonight. We go to the promo video of Angle versus Jarrett, man. He was looking a bit loopy, like he was just like, kick your ass, nigga.
Kick your ass.
Pull your hair, flashman.
Right.
Anyway, time for the Double J, Double MA exhibition match. Jeff Jarrett versus Kurt Angle. That is exactly the fashion that Kurt Angle did his promo in. A bit loopy.
Yeah.
Not gay. There was a fuckload of boring chants. And yeah, it was cool to see like a bunch of submissions because I like that in a match.
Wait. I didn't understand the ending.
Backstage, Jeff Jarrett was with Eric Bischoff, and he set a whole bunch of rules that there was not allowed any punching.
Okay.
Or anything like that. And then at the end of this wonderful submission clinic that was being put on Jazz Hands, fuck you with this, yeah, he was just like, alright, fuck this. Angle started punching him, and then the referee was just like, alright, fuck this, I'm throwing it out. There was another, I thought it was just Rhino, but there was another blatant blading by Angle.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He got hit in the face, and then he just went down, and then a camera cut to him while he was going. Ultimately ended up in no contest, which was poo. We go backstage with the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Hardy. Hardy says he will be watching tonight's #1 contenders match very closely. Jeff welcomes us to Chapter Genesis, where anything can happen. We go to a promo video for tonight's #1 contenders.
Okay.
It was an alright match for a Morgan match, but stop putting him with the little guys because at least he can afford to make a big guy look bad, because that's expected. But don't put him with Anderson, because Anderson's actually pretty cool. So stop it! Unless you're Jeff, who can get the shit beaten out of you and look good while doing it. A reasonably good match in most areas, other than the fact that Morgan's a massive tit and can't do anything. I really liked one thing that Anderson made it in his favour, where he was going, Morgan was going for a discus clothesline, and then he reversed that into a mic check. I thought that was awesome! I feel 7 years old, but it was good. It was a brilliant move that you didn't see coming. Anyway, the finish was... See, if I had been paying attention to most of the match, I'm pretty sure I might have been disappointed. But I actually wasn't. It ended up in a roll-up.
Again. Anyway, Anderson wins and is #1 contender. This is what pissed me off.
This is what I thought was awesome! After the match, Eric Bischoff comes out to the ring with a chair as Anderson is recovering from the match.
The way he did that, I thought he was going to join Nexus.
Bischoff says he was impressed and will give Anderson his title shot tonight. Bischoff introduces the TNA World Heavyweight Champion and tells Anderson good luck. The best part of the night, because Hardy was already a fairly convincing heel. Out comes TNA World Heavyweight Champion Jeff Hardy, dressed in street clothes with his awesome jeans. I will get to those awesome jeans later. Hardy lights up a cigarette!
Cigarette. Key word, Taz. cigarette, not a doob, not a bud, not any sense of the word.
Because
it had a filter!
If he was smoking a doob, he probably would have done the smart thing, went inside the ring, wait for the bell to ring, and then just get out and say, no, I'm winning blood. Count out.
Yeah.
Which would have been the smart thing. But, stupid Jeff, you may be a badass, but you're a fuckhead. Hardy lights up a cigarette as he heads to the ramp, taking his time. That was...
Taking it
smooth. That made him take an old lift. Hardy ducks a clothesline, takes Anderson down with a series of right hands.
This was better than the Morgan Anderson match.
Yeah,
admittedly.
I'm pretty sure this match was only meant to be like, or I only expected this match to be 2 minutes long-ish. Hardy must have hit like 26 twists of fates. And Anderson kicked out of every single one of them. He managed to chuck Hardy out of the ring, and then
belt and went, "Whatcha?"
Grabbed him by the crotch and threw him out of the ring. And then Morgan hits him with a discus clothesline. Hardy follows Anderson to the outside and he grabs a steel chair. But Mick Foley is out from the back and grabbed the chair out of Hardy's hands. But then Flair comes to beat the shit out of Mick Foley. But then Hardy's just like, fuck this. So Hardy goes to do a swanton. Anderson's just like, fuck that, but then he's no, fuck you. Knocks him down, hits a bitch in swanton.
This is a bit harsh. Hardy connects with the swanton and goes for the cover, but Anderson still will not die. Implies that they just want to kill him.
The funny thing is
this what you would...
Yeah.
Really?
I don't understand that when wrestlers call to the back, which is a good few meters away, they're calling your name. I'm surprised the people in the back can actually hear them because they're down a tunnel, down a ramp and all that business. I'm surprised they can actually hear them. But just going, Matt! Matt! Come here! And then Matt, within 3 seconds, comes running down the ramp. You're like, oh, nice ears.
You know what I thought was hilarious? Seeing Matt Hardy try and get on the apron with his Jimmy legs.
With his Jimmy legs. Anyway, Hardy comes, beats the shit out of Matt. Or they just brawl to the back.
Bischoff is in...
While everyone is distracted, Bischoff rolls in the ring and teases a chair shot, but Anderson stops him, and then Mike checks him.
Hardy's like, ooh, I'm gonna get him when his back's turned.
And then he goes for twist of hay, he twists out of it, RKO style, and then Mike checks him, and then probably the most hyped up thing where the fans were most in it, they were just like, 1, 2, 3. Anyway, after the match, we go to replays. One thing, he got a fan in from the crowd with a sign that when the fan tried to get in the ring, the ref was like, whoa, 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 what the fuck you think you're doing? And then Anderson had to explain to the ref why he brought them in because he had the fan, and he was just like, Anderson. No, he was just like, Mister! Okay, well, I'm cracking up here. Mister! Well done ending. I was literally breaking my knees by grabbing them in suspense. Normally with all of the BPVs, it's a disappointing win at the end. And no fans into it, and they're just like, oh, okay. But they were into this one, they were like, 1, 2, 3, and then Anderson was like, fuck you. Because I'm that generous and that in the mood to give this a star ranking, I'm going to give this a... Even though Jeff Hardy is my favourite wrestler and he got the shit kicked out of him, I'm going to give this, for just the ending, a 7 out of 10.
Not fair.
It is because he smoked. What can Hardy do that's really different and restricted by PG? He can smoke. That is what he can do under the non-restrictions of PG. He can smoke and look like a badass doing it. And swear. And call himself a fuckhead. What the fuck were you thinking? People say I don't give anymore, but I give out concussions.
Them motherfuckers are free.
Bath Brit.
But yeah, I'm gonna give it 6 out of 10.
Oh, 1 less than me. Just because Jeff smoked. If he didn't do that, I'd just be like, alright, 5. But I'm giving it an extra 2 stars. 5 extra stars if he had a doob.
That was.
Anyway, next time we are reviewing something.
Royal Rumble.
Yes!
I love the Rumble.
Jericho, you better come back.
He is Viva La Bam Bam.
Viva La Dang Dang, get it right, Dipe Dipe. We are signing off.
Yes.
And then on again later. Royal Rumble next time!
You.
What's the next TNA one?
poo. I don't know.
TNA Poo 2011.